Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into something pretty powerful and poetic, I'd say.
Oh, absolutely.
From the Quran.
Okay.
Verses 1 through 46
All right.
of Surah An-Nazi'at.
I like it.
Even just in the translation.
Yeah.
It's just like, whoa, vivid imagery, big questions about all the big stuff.
Existence,
choices we make, all that.
Yeah.
And we've got this PDF.
Right.
Titled Surah An-Nazi'at.pdf.
Straightforward. I like it.
To guide us. And I'm excited to kind of unpack it with you and see,
Let's see what we find.
what's in here.
Always a journey with these. It's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
How this surah, even though it's talking about, ancient events and stuff, it still just resonates so much today.
It's wild.
Like right away, verses 1 through 5.
Okay.
They just hit you
Yeah.
with all this
Wow, bam, bam.
intensity.
Yeah.
It's like forces that snatch and remove.
And glide and race. They regulate. It's like a cosmic storm is brewing.
Yeah, it's like setting the scene.
Yeah. What's the significance of this, like, right off the bat?
Well, I think it's establishing the sense of awe and power right from the beginning. Like, think of it as this metaphorical representation of all these forces in the universe,
Yeah.
seen and unseen, that are ultimately being governed by this, higher power.
By Allah.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of like a reminder that there's
Right from the get-go.
Yeah.
Like, there are things way beyond our control.
way bigger than us.
So much grander than us.
Yeah.
Totally.
But then it gets even more intense
Yeah.
when you move to like verses 6 to 14.
Okay.
Because now we're talking Day of Judgment.
Right.
And it's
heavy stuff.
It's heavy. It's the earth quaking, people rising, even as hollow bone.
It's powerful imagery. Yeah.
They're powerful.
What I find really interesting, though, is that even as all of this is happening, people are still questioning what's going on.
Oh, wow.
It's almost like it's like this little detail that suggests even when we're confronted with something undeniable, like questioning and doubt, those are just a part of, being human, and it's almost like a reflection of all of our own anxieties.
Yeah.
Our uncertainties just like magnified on this cosmic scale.
Which makes total sense,
Yeah.
Especially now.
Oh, yeah.
When we're just,
Information overload.
constantly like bombarded
All the time.
and trying to make sense of everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we get to this story of Moses and Pharaoh
Okay.
in verses 15 to 25.
Yeah.
So how does that fit in?
I think it's important to remember that this isn't just a story.
Yeah.
It's a warning
Okay.
and a lesson.
Okay.
Like Pharaoh, in his arrogance,
Yeah.
declares himself the highest.
Oh, wow.
And it's this desire for absolute power
Right.
that we see repeated throughout history,
Yeah.
even today.
Yeah.
Leaders manipulating information, suppressing anyone who disagrees with them just to keep their power.
Yeah.
And the consequences for Pharaoh, they're severe,
Yeah.
It's a reminder that true power is about aligning yourself with something higher, not this worldly dominance.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. But then there's this shift, right?
Yeah.
Like it gets almost peaceful.
Oh.
In verses 27 to 33,
Okay.
they paint this beautiful picture of creation.
Oh.
Like it's the heavens, night and day.
Yeah.
Earth, water, pastures, mountains. It's poetic, and it's almost like, I don't know, it's soothing.
Yeah.
After, all that intensity.
Yeah. It's like after the storm.
Yeah. What's the purpose of that though?
It's crucial, actually. Like, after that stark warning of judgment and the consequences of arrogance, the surah is showing us the majesty and the order of creation. It's like a testament to Allah's power and benevolence.
Okay. Yeah.
And all the details, like the sky, the earth, the water, mountains.
Yeah.
It's emphasizing that there's a purpose to all of it.
Right.
And this beautiful balance in creation.
It makes you look at the world around you differently.
Oh, absolutely.
Like you appreciate it more.
Totally. Yeah.
And then we get to, I think, a really important part, in verses 36 to 41.
Okay.
Because now it's all about the choices we make.
Oh, yeah.
And it lays out two paths.
All right,
You can have defiance, which leads to hell.
Right.
Or, fearing God, restraining desires, and that leads to paradise.
Right.
Like, it's a powerful reminder about free will.
And its consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like, the surah doesn't shy away from that.
No.
It's real with us. It's like, it's a call to look at our own lives, you know?
Yeah.
And see what path are we on, you know?
Yeah.
Are we just chasing what the world tells us we should want?
Right.
Or are we actually trying to strive for something more
Deeper.
Yeah, something with more meaning, something aligned with a bigger purpose?
Mm-hmm. That's a big question, isn't it?
It is a big question, and it's one that I think we should all wrestle with, you know?
Yeah, totally. Regardless of what you believe.
Exactly. Yeah.
And as we get to the end,
Okay.
you know, verses 42 to 46,
Yeah.
the question of the hour.
The day of judgment.
Yeah, it comes up again.
It comes back around.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But this time, it feels different.
How so?
It's not about fear anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's about preparedness.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think that means?
I think it's, you know, the exact timing. It's only known to Allah. But it's like, it's emphasizing that we need to live with awareness.
Okay.
Like intention.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reminder that even though we don't know when our time will come,
Right.
we can still live with purpose.
Live with purpose. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
And make choices that,
reflect that.
align with what we value.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty powerful.
It is powerful.
So we journeyed through this whole surah.
We did.
You know, we encountered all these awe-inspiring forces. We talked about judgment, you know, learned from Moses.
Yeah.
Found peace in creation.
Beautiful creation. Yeah.
And confronted the choices that we make.
Yeah. The weight of our choices.
Yeah.
It's a lot to think about.
It is a lot.
So even though it's shrouded in mystery, this idea of the hour of judgment,
Yeah.
it really makes you think about, like, how are we spending our time right now?
Right.
It's a powerful question for anyone, really.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what you believe, if you're trying to find meaning and purpose in your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Surah An-Nazi'at, I mean, it's definitely worth, like, revisiting.
Reading again and again.
And thinking about.
Yeah.
We've only just scratched the surface here.
Oh, yeah, just a little peek.
But hopefully it sparks some curiosity to go and explore it on your own.
Absolutely. Keep the journey going.
Yep. Until next time.
See us.